Well, League One has turned into quite the dogfight thanks to a couple of, well, I would say expected stumbles against some quality opponents. Plus, injuries have kind of cropped up again, and while they're mostly niggling, a couple of them have just been a pain in the butt to deal with. The good news is, though, we're still alive in the Champions League, and today we have a chance to progress to the quarterfinals. My name is FM19, and this is the Ritornu Gloria at Bastia, episode 126. And as you can see, we've been on a pretty good run. Our one loss was to a very good Nantes team. They are third in the league at the moment. That said, after losing to PSG and then beating Marseille on penalties, we were home against Troyes and we absolutely thumped them 4-0. David Sargent, hat-tricks worth of goals, Hawk with a goal. We then away at Roma, and we won 2-0 thanks to a brace of goals by Kaplan. That gives us a 2-goal advantage in today's game, which, frankly, those who know the series know that doesn't really count for much. We've had leads before and have absolutely thrown them away. We then played Nantes, and this was the expected loss. I thought if we were going to lose at some point in time after PSG and before Monaco or Nantes again, it would have been Nantes. And we did. We lost 2-1. Rashidi had a goal in the 77th minute. But they were a solid team. We got our revenge somewhat by going away to Bordeaux and thumping them 6-4. Bastia a brace of goals, Kaplan a goal, DJ a goal, David Sargent a brace of goals, one of which was an extra time. We then squeaked by Nice. This was a frustrating game. Kaplan scored a goal in the 91st minute. Let me see if I can go here. We just well, that's the Angers game. Nice. Yeah, we just absolutely outclassed them. 26 shots, 15 on target, 2 woodwork hits, 2 clear-cut chances, 3 half chances, only 4 long shots. They had a slight possession advantage. But we had 14 corner kicks and only 7 fouls. This was a really solid game for us, and yet we just could not put it past their defense. And it's not like they had a really good game. They didn't. The problem is my guys didn't have a really good game either. You know, when Valencia ends up being your player of the match because he had the one chance created in the key pass that led to the Kaplan goal, I'm not going to say it's a bummer. He's a quality defensive center back, but that's not what he should be getting players of the match for. We were then away at Angers. We absolutely dominated them 1-0. But it took a Morera own goal in the 78th minute for us to win. I was just showing this. 24 shots, 5 on target, 3 woodwork hits, all of which probably should have gone in. But when the third one went clunk, I was like, oh my God. And then we had the Morera own goal, which saw us through. I mean, we just absolutely... We're dominating teams shots-wise and on target-wise, and for whatever reason, it's just not turning into goals. So, today, we're going to play Roma, and then... we'll play Roma and Lille. Lille's not the best team in the world. I take that back. They're 6th, so they're definitely fighting for a top 5 spot. If we go to the standings, we are currently 2 points ahead of PSG. They have lost to Lens, Olympique Lyon, and us. They've drawn with Caen, Monaco, and Marseille. We are ahead of them on points. If we tie, they're ahead of us based on goal differential. So our one less draw is what's seeing us through. Monaco and Nantes are currently fighting it out for 3rd and 4th place. Lyon and Lille have an outside chance of looking in. I don't know if they will be able to. I don't know if... They might. Anything's possible. It's FM for crying out loud. Hussein leads us with 36 goals, a 7.72 rating, and 12 assists. Luca Mercurio, 87% pass completion rating. Kaplan, 12 Players of the Match awards. Matt Flores, 12 yellow cards. In our 28 matches played, our 77 goals are first. Our 38 goals are 10th best. We're first in yellow cards. We're 11th in red cards. And we're mid-table in attendance, and that is absolutely fine by me. Injury-wise... Bastien twisted his knee, but he's only out for a couple days. Lucas Ferreira pulled a couple of knee ligaments. He's out for up to 2 weeks. Florent Robert was out for about 2 weeks. He should be coming back soon. Tam Mohamed tore his knee up, and he's out for at least a month. I recalled him from loan. It made no sense to keep him there. If he comes back, when he comes back, we'll get him some first-team playing time here. And this is totally unexpected. I did not intentionally plan this. This is our youth intake. Salif Lepoy looks as if he could possibly emerge as one of the best players of his generation. Mohamed Gresha Angelini. I wonder if that's Gresha Angelini's cousin. I'm looking for Lepoy up here. I'm not seeing him. DMMC? Or no, midfielder right from Tasnier. Okay, you know what? Let's take a look. Ooh, from Senegal. Okay, we're going to sort by potential. Yeah, Salif Lepoy definitely has potential. 5-star potential. Okay, you know what? Let's take a look at him here. Wow, look at those physicals already. 19 determination. That's brilliant. Already 10 crossing, 12 dribbling, 12 first touch, or 11 first touch, 12 finishing. Holy cow. You know what? We gonna get this guy assigned to a contract right now. Need to see him on trial. Baptiste Ventura. Midfielder on the left. Not bad, not horrible. Could get better with playing time. Johan Ferroni. 14 years old. Definitely looks at his physicals aren't bad. 12 determination is nice. 13 crossing is nice. Potential. Jerome Paolini. 17 bravery is nice. Oh, 3 determination is a killer. Physicals aren't too bad. For defensive center back, his marking and his tackling at 12 is nice. Potential as well. We'll see how much better he looks after some. Who's the other one? Is it Gresha Angelini? Yeah, star and a half. It's easy to see why. So we didn't look at Jake Colonna. Ball-winning midfielder. That's not bad. Physicals are decent, but nothing to write home about. Mentals. You know, if those are the lowest they're going to go at 14 years old, that's really not bad. His first touch is kind of nice, too. He's definitely got potential. Pure box-to-box midfielder, not bad. Well, it's not the most horrible youth intake we've had. It's not the best either. I still think the one where Valet and Bastion came through was probably our best one. And see, they're anticipating an easy victory against Roma. That's not a good sign, people. So we've got Roma coming up. I'm going to check my best 11, set the reserves, and we're going to come back with this match in just a bit. And we're playing our 4-2-4. Kazan goal. Bialik, Valencia, Curran, Flores as the defensive back four because Rivera's out with a knee injury. Rashidi and Barreau as the midfielders. Gerardo and DJ as the attacking midfielders. Kaplan and Sargent on top as the strikers. We'll send the assistant out, and we are off. Let me check something here. There we go. Plakios sends it in, knocked away. Flores out into space, but Plakios sends it back in again. Kern knocks away. Ventura is right there, takes the shot. Right at Kazan, though. He holds it up, sends it long towards Kaplan, who got behind the defenders, takes the shot, but it's wide left. The boys a little encouragement here. Gerardo sends it in, knocked away. Rashidi's going to run it down, though. Corner of the box, centers it to Barreiro, takes the shot, and he scores. Well done, Johnny. Johnny. Okay, Valencia up to Gerardo. Drives forward, cuts through the defenders, takes the shot, high and left. Thorsgaard holds it up for Roma. Sends it forward into the crowds. Rashidi knocks it down, but it goes right to Plakios. Over to Reniers. Back to Plakios. Long pass to Ventura out on the left. He crosses in. Usal's there, and they equalize. He is a good young forward. Kickoff highlight. Rashidi back to Valencia. Up to Rashidi. Up to Kaplan. Nice little pass. Out to DJ on the right. He's going to stop it from going out of bounds. Crosses it in. I don't know what happened there. Flores on the left to Gerardo. Barreiro off the post. Thorsgaard picks it up before Barreiro can get to it. Wow. I could have sworn that went off the post. Maybe Thorsgaard blocked it. Coming up on halftime. Kazan with a nice pickup. Long kick towards Kaplan yet again. And he gets it. Breaks left, crosses it in. Sargent's there. Oh, Thorsgaard, nice save, but Gerardo follows up. And we are 2-1 ahead just before half. And that is halftime. 12 shots, 6 on target for us with 2 clear-cut chances. Only 1 long shot. That's brilliant. Roma 6-4. They've done well, but they're going to need a better second half. We're not going to give it to them. Beinlich on the throw-in. Kaplan almost loses it. Barrero up to Gerardo. Cuts between the defenders. Taps it to Sargent off Thorsgaard and in for the goal. This is his 11th goal this season. That's after he's missed a decent amount of playing time, too. We are 4 goals ahead of Roma. Coming up on 60 minutes here. I think we're going to make a couple of changes. Yeah. We're going to get Valencia off and bring on Casasa. Probably go to about the 75th minute and probably pull off Hussein. He's not having the best game. Cesar to Ventur. Over to Rainiers. Up to Usal. Dispossessed by Casasa, but goes right to Rainiers. Rolando takes the shot, and it's wide right. We're 75 minutes in. We're going to make our last 2 subs. We are going to pull Rashidi off and bring on Mercurio. And we're going to bring Kaplan off and bring on Hawk. Or we're going to bring Kaplan off and bring on Valet. Rolando to Dispenza. Over to Bernardo. This is the last play of the game. Moscatelli. Flores knocks it away. DJ can't control it. Goes right to Langlet. Outside of the box. Takes an ill-advised shot. That was desperation. And we are through. 5-1 on aggregate. That was nice. 17 shots, 10 on target. I could have sworn we had a woodwork hit. 2 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances. Only the 1 long shot. I will gladly lose the possession battle like this if it means we're not taking long shots. Tell the boys, well done. Receive 9.5 million euros. Do the press conference here in a little bit. Kern is being watched by Man United now. Valet is being watched. Pichon's being watched. Hussein is being watched. Rashidi is being watched. If the Sabres continue, I suspect this offseason would be very, very turbulent. This guy's been a really good pickup for us. 10 goals, 6 assists, 6 players of the match across all competitions this year. Well worth the money spent. Do this real quick, and we are going to come back for the game against Lille in just a bit. Well, Lille has a pretty solid team, and this should be a good match for us. We're playing our 4-2-4, Kazan on goal, Ribera, Valencia, Kern, and Flores as the defensive back four, Rashidi and Barrero as the midfielders, Gerardo and DJ as the attacking midfielders, Hussein and Pichon up top as the strikers. You can change Pichon back to the pressing forward. Move that window over there. Well, kickoff highlight. Eldon sends it in, knocked away. Rashidi, long pass in the space. Pichon got behind the defenders, cuts right. Oh, had his chance, but I want to say muffed it. The Lille defender did a good job of getting in his way. Slizak, right at Kazan. That was I'm going to say an errant cross that didn't do what it was supposed to do. Kern, long pass. Kaplan got behind the defenders. Cross it. Right at Sinsak. He's been better about crossing the ball this season. You just didn't see it there. Streety running forward, and the highlight ends. And they're keeping pace with us. I'm still fussing about these windows here. There we go. Pichon up to Rashidi. Got by 1. Taps over to Kaplan. Long cross. Pichon. Rashidi top the box. Oh, bounces back and forth. Lille's defending really well. Ribera to Burrell. Over to Rashidi. Top the box. Takes a shot. Buries it. Javad. I don't know that he's scored a goal this season from inside the line. It seems every time he scores, it's from outside the box. Luciano, corner kick in. Oh, Slizak with the goal. He equalized less than a minute later. Kickoff highlight. Rashidi to Valencia. Back to Rashidi. Over to Barrero. Back to Kern. All the way back to Kazan. Out to Valencia. Up to Rashidi. Long cross towards DJ. Cuts inside. In traffic, takes the shot. Wide left, though. Luciano to Eldon to top the box. Cuts right. Takes the shot. Kazan punches the ball in the air over the crossbar. Well done. Luciano again. Barrero knocks it away, but Santa Maria has it, and it bounces off of Flores? Luciano again, and Kazan says enough with this. He plucks it out of the air. Give the guys a little encouragement here. Kazan with the goal kick. Out towards DJ. Ooh, heads it down, but goes right to Luciano. Kaplan off the crossbar. Ponzo runs it down. The game glitched there because my background was changing on my desktop. Flores to Barrero. Back to Flores. Over to Barrero again. Up towards DJ, too far. Ponzo knocks it to Streety. Loses it. Back to Ponzo. Up to Luciano. To Slezak. To Luciano. To Mustafa. To Luciano. Up to Santa Maria. Cuts left. Taps it forward. Kazan bombs it towards Kaplan. Gets the ball. Nice first touch. Between two defenders. Takes the shot. Sinsek's there. Man. Good game. Gerardo. Is he fouled? No, DJ shoved him. Jonathan Ponzo still playing. He's got to be mid-30s. Good grief. He was on our squad at some point, I thought. Check something out here real quick. We're near the end of the half anyways. Yeah, we had him. Like for 3 seasons. Bought him for 7, sold him for 14. How? 15-year career? Wow, not too bad. And that is the half. 14 shot. I guess I could have waited to do that. 14 shots, 9 on target for Lille, 12 shots, 9 on target for us. We've each had a woodwork hit. We've had 3 off target. We've had 2 clear cut chances that are not a half chance. They're 2. You know what? Let's see if we can't shake them up a little bit. Get stuck in. Because, you know, we're not a foul-y team at all. We're only leading the league in yellow cards. Kaplan, back to Valencia. Up to Robert, kickoff highlight. Long cross. Ponzo knocks it down. Goes right to Kaplan, though. Cuts left, taps it up Pichon. Crosses it. Gerardo's there, and he scores near post past a diving Sinsek. That was nice. I have to say, I think Pichon is having probably the best well-rounded season of any player on the squad. He's got like 12 goals and 12 assists. Sinsek bombs it forward. Goes right to Robert, though. He heads it down to Rashidi. Up to Gerardo. Back to Robert. Taps it up to Kaplan. Drives inside. Takes the shot. Sinsek, nice block. Streety stopped it from going out of bounds and kicked it out of bounds for the throw-in instead. That was... Well, I guess that makes sense. 15 shots, 12 on target for us. Doing really well. Kaplan. Long pass. Pichon got behind the defenders. Taps it by Sinsek. Oh. Sorry. That's his 20th goal this season. Sorry, frog in my throat there. Tactics. DJ's not having the best game. We're going to bring him off and bring on Tomasi. Oh, that's beautiful to see. No long shot. Maybe 1 or 2 long shots. Luciano sends it in. Pascani heads it to Kazan, though. Barrero over to Valencia. Up to Rashidi. Oh, Eldon stepped in front of Gerardo. Mustafa has it. Up to Pasquini. Splits to the defenders. Takes the shot. Kazan again punches it above the crossbar. Well done. He's really coming into his own. He'll give up goals, but, you know, as long as we're scoring 4 or 5, I'm okay with him giving up 1. And sometimes 2. Although the 4 he gave up against Bordeaux was really kind of... Although that was a goal fest. I think, you know, every time I looked, someone was scoring a goal. I don't know that Kazan blocked that, but it was over the crossbar, and he was in the right place. We're coming up on 75 minutes. We'll make a couple of other changes here. We'll get Kaplan off. We'll bring on Sargent just to save Kaplan. We'll get Robert off and bring on Beinwick. Sinsek taps over to Ponzo. Centers it to Mustafa. Cuts right. Long pass to Eldon on the right. He cuts back inside, though. Oh, gives the ball away. Flores to Rashidi. Back to Kern to Valencia. Long pass towards Sargent, who got behind the defender. He's got help. Dude, come on. You have Bastion right there on the right. I'm not going to say wide open, but, you know, he could have made Tinsek choose. And went right. Oh, Clark. It was horrible. Now, to their credit, Lille's given us a really good game. 18 shots, 12 on target. 24 and 16. They've had their chances. Strangely enough, we've been stuck in the second half and haven't gotten a yellow card. I say that now because there's 93 minutes and 93 minutes and 24 seconds in a 93-minute game. So, game should be ending here. Miguel holds it up. Blow the whistle, ref. And you did. Thank you. Done. And I believe we are back in first place. I don't know when the draw is for quarterfinals. Pichon impressed. He is 4.5 star current ability, 4.5 star potential ability. He is everything I thought he would be when he came in the youth intake. 20 goals, 9 assists. Who am I thinking of? Is it Gerardo who has the double-digit goals and double-digit assists? Probably. So he came in our 2024 youth intake. 197 appearances, 99 goals, 37 assists, 21 players in match, 7.17 rating. He's been really, really good for us. I've said it before. I'd like to think if we didn't have Kaplan, Pichon would be a very, very good striker for us. He wouldn't be the 45 goals a season Hussein is, but he could be 30. Man United is watching Kern. Liverpool's watching Bastion. Press conference here, and we'll come back to see who we're playing next. Well, I think regardless of who we're playing, we're going to come back for the Champions Cup quarterfinal home and away, because it's literally a week apart. We've got a game against Lyon in the center. It's after Nantes in the Coup League final, but I'm not really too worried about that. And we're playing Nantes in the French Cup 11th round, too. So that is going to be the plan. I want to check something out here. So Hussein has 36 goals across all competitions, 13 assists, 9 penalty goals, 4 players in the match. Gerardo. Here? No, 11 and 6. Who am I thinking of? I thought we had somebody on the team with double-digit assists other than Hussein. Mikola got his second star. He's no longer a star and a half. Oh, Farias. Okay, he's got 5 goals and 9 assists. Mizrazi is a youth player who's got some potential. He could be, Gerardo-esque in terms of his ability in that, and be a pretty good contributor. Tomasi's one. Who wants Tomasi? Tottenham wants him. Yeah, Tottenham made an offer for him earlier in the season, and he said no. Well, that is the plan. We are going to come back for whoever we are playing in the Champions Cup quarterfinal. I don't know who it is. Hopefully it's not Inter again. Can we see who we might possibly be playing? Can we start playing our own country in the quarterfinals? I don't remember. We knocked out Roma. PSG knocked out Schalke. So wait a minute. We've got Nantes, Monaco, PSG, us. And that's it. Liverpool's ahead of Milan. Chelsea beating Porto. Bayern beat Man City on away goals. No, Man City beat Bayern on away goals. It's late. And speaking of late, I got to call it. So yeah, definitely, whoever we're playing in the Champions Cup quarterfinals. So 2 very good wins for us today, especially against Roma. That was a well done game. So everything seems to be clicking offensively. And defensively, we're just stout enough that it's going to take a really good effort by a really good squad for us to lose. Or, a really poor effort on our part as against Nantes or PSG for us to lose. So, if you did like what you seen or heard, please subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer those as fast as I can. My name's FM19, and you've been watching the Return on Gloria with SC Bastia, episode 126.